And welcome back, everybody, to Metlife Stadium. For the first time in 3 years, the Wayne Valley Indians are back, and they are ready as we are here for the North Group 4 State Championship. Will, how excited are you today?
Matt, it's incredible. I can't wait for this game, especially, us being seniors. We were at the game 3 years ago here at MetLife, and we are very excited to see Valley here again, looking for a win against Northern Highlands. And Matt, basically the entirety of Wayne Valley is in the stands here today.
I've seen so many people from Wayne, Will. It's crazy. The fans are just electric right now. They're ready for this game. They want to see it. We're ready. It's going to be a rematch, as last time Wayne Valley unfortunately lost to Northern Highlands, but they will be looking to right the ship this time. Will, what are some keys to the game?
Well, Matt, Wayne Valley's defense is absolutely incredible. Their line is so strong. They have some great key assets there on defense. And also on the offensive side of things, we see junior John Testa doing an incredible job running for Valley, and quarterback Tommy Moran. So once they get going, this will be great for Valley.
Definitely will. I couldn't agree more. Just give some stats from last time. For the Indians, on the Indian side of the ball, Tommy Moran was 10 for 21. He threw for 232 yards and 2 touchdowns. Elijah Lugo only carried the ball twice. Moran carried it 10 times, and Testa, the bell cow, carried it 18 times for 104 yards. And he had a 49-yard run in that game, Will. As far as receiving goes, Chase Hemming had 4 receptions for 99 yards, and Anthony DePalma had 2 for 50. Defensive side, Wayne Valley was as strong as ever. There was their one time that they slipped, but I'm sure they'll be looking to right that this time, Will.
Yeah, Matt, Valley so far in these playoffs have been absolutely incredible, especially last week taking the state sectional championship home against Orthopaedics. Their team has been stellar. They all work together perfectly, Matt, and that's really what got them to this point.
It should be a great game right now as we have the coin toss right now.
Wayne Valley has won. It's the first. Northern Highlands will be receiving.
As they just said, Wayne Valley won the toss. They decided to defer. That means they will be kicking the ball away to start. They will start on defense. As we talked about, that defense has been very strong, and we'll be looking to stop Northern Highlanders this year. Both teams have been great. Both teams have had some upsets in the playoffs. It's looking to be a great game.
Yeah, Matt, it's definitely going to be a fun one. Both teams so incredible. Obviously, to get to this point, you got to be great. So, very interesting. Also, Wayne Valley here looking for revenge after Northern Highlands defeat them earlier in the season.
And both student sections, Will, decided to go with a blackout. They are both really jumping, really hot, electric, ready for this one. Both teams want that win so bad. As you said before, me and you are seniors. We want this. We've been so close before against Hills last time 3 years ago and ended up losing. For those Wayne Valley seniors, Jake DeLucia, Tommy Moran, you know they want this win. They want to go out on a high note. Mo Gaga will do the kicking honors here for Wayne Valley. And here we go, MetLife Stadium. Mo Gaga kicks off. It is fielded at the 10-yard line. Running up the field, getting a couple blocks. John Testa breaking through, making the tackle, and Northern Highlands will take over at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, Matt, that was a great kick by senior Mo Gaga.
Well, John Testa, he does it on offense, he does it on defense. Now he's doing it on special teams. He's just such a good player, Will.
Great.
Big key for this Wayne Valley.
Great all-around guy. So important for Wayne Valley's team here.
Very humble, too. Great to see out of a player like that. Number 22, you'll be seeing him a lot today.
What's up, Matt?
How you doing?
Are you broadcasting?
Yeah, we are. Thank you.
Can I give you a shout out?
Thanks. Number 1, breaking down the right sideline for Northern Highlands. And he's going to take it all the way. No flags. Not the start Wayne Valley was looking for. As the first play of the game, they give up a 75-yard run for a touchdown. What do you have to say about that one, Will?
Matt, that is just not good. I'm not sure what happened on Wayne Valley's defense there. It seems like they were just broken through by Northern Highlands.
Great blocking right there by the offensive line for Highlands, and they end up finding their way into the end zone early. Not something we've seen Wayne Valley do a lot. Their defense is usually pretty good, so they're definitely going to be looking to try and score and get that back. Extra point is up. It looks like it might have been, and it is good. Just inside the right hash right there. So Northern Highlands will take an early 7-0 lead. Well, we're talking about the defense so much pregame. What happened right there? Good blocking, good moves. What happened?
Matt, that was just crazy. Northern Highlands did a great job there breaking through Valley's strong defense. I'm not sure if it was nerves that made them weak, but they just fell very quickly. Not quite sure there.
Well, not the start they were looking for. They're going to have to get the ball back quickly here. And they need to put some points on the board early, as that momentum is all on the side of Northern Highlands right now. Will, how important is momentum in a game like this?
Matt, momentum is huge, especially with so many fans here cheering the teams on. It's just so important here, and Northern Highlands has a lot of that right off the start.
Lugo and Testa back deep. The kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Lugo at about the 5-yard line. He's going to take it running up the field, trying to cut back, cutting across. Makes one man miss, cutting to the outside, making something happen. And he's going to go out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, where Wayne Valley will take over and look for a couple of splash plays to get this game back tied up. Wayne Valley will start with 3 wideouts. Delucia at the tight end spot, John Testa in the backfield, Henning and DePalma out wide along with Elijah Lugo. Maureen will take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to the right to John Testa. Going to cut it back up the middle, and that will be a minimum gain, if anything. Not good right there on first down. And it will be 2nd and long coming up here for the Wayne Valley Indians. Number 56 got hurt in the last game for Northern Highlands. Nice to see him back, feeling good. Big key for that run defense, so we'll have to see how much of an impact he has here. Same formation for Valley that they just run with 3 wideouts and Delucia at the tight end spot. Highlands only has 1 deep safety. It's going to be a fake handoff to Lugo. Timing ran trying to run up the middle, and he's just got nowhere to go. He hurdles a man but goes nowhere, and it's going to be a 3rd and long. Well, not the start that Valley was looking for right here.
Not at all, especially on this drive here, Wayne Valley's first offensive drive after Northern Highlands was able to score that touchdown. They're going to need something here, and it's not looking like they're going to get it.
Senior number 5, Jake DeLucia, will check out, as number 64, Steven Simonetti, an extra blocker, will check in. If you're Valley here, Will, you got to try and throw it right now.
Yeah, really, Matt.
Can't rely on the run game.
They need something here. Tommy Moran's got to use his great arm and accuracy, get the ball up the field.
Maybe try and get Tommy Moran mobile out of the pocket or something. James Junn in on the right side. Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a play action pass. He's got someone open across the middle. Pocket breaking down. Tommy Moran running to the right. He gets a block. Very close. It looks like he did pick up the first down. What a job of improvisation right there by Tommy Moran. He had a man across the middle. The safeties ended up covering it. That will move the chains. That will be a first down for the Wayne Valley Indians.
Yeah, Matt, such good vision by Moran there. Even though it didn't look like he had a huge hole to run, the line just came through for him. He was able to get that first down. Huge job. Great by Tommy. So adaptive, as we said in the past.
Way to pick up the first down right there, Will, by Valley, also to get some momentum back. Moran's such a key. Elijah Lugo in motion. It's going to be a handoff to him and a bit of an end around. Breaks 1 tackle, but then just goes backwards. Met at the line. The Northern Highlands fans go crazy. And it will be a 2nd and 10. Coach Roger Cutler needs to come up with some kind of different plays right now, because those run plays are just not working.
Yeah, Northern Highlands defense, especially against Wayne Valley's run offense, is so strong. You know, especially having played them earlier in the year, they know how to defend against that. And Wayne Valley's going to need to break out some throws. I think they have such a strong receiving team also, as well as the runs. So they're going to need to change it up a little.
Definitely will. The Highlands fans are electric. If you look at the bottom of your screen, though, we do see Chase Hemming in one-on-one coverage on the near side. Interesting to see if Tommy Moran looks that way. It's going to be a screen out to the right to Anthony DePalma. He breaks the first tackle. Gains minimal yards, though, and it will be about a 3rd and short coming up right now.
Can't do that. You want to go up on that platform over there, you want to up. I'll put you up on that platform.
Okay, that'd be great.
Third down coming up here for the Indians. 3rd and 5. James John in motion. Tom Moran looking to pass. Surveys. He's going to try and throw it, but he throws it behind James John, and that will be a 4th down coming up here for the Indians. The punt team comes on, and Wayne Valley will be forced to give the ball back to Northern Highlands.
Thanks, sir. Saturn back to receive.
Hey, guys. All right. Thank you. Sorry about that.
But just whatever she asks you to do, you just follow her rules,
Sure
all right?
thing.
All right,
Get out
guys.
of my way.
Saturn on the return, stopped by Nick Pereira.
So I just go back into it.
Northern Highlands will take over 1st and 10.
Sorry, we just had a little change of position here for the camera. We're all good now.
Minimal return right there by Northern Highlands, and they will start on their own 32-yard line right here. Well, Will, not the first drive that Valley was looking for right there, as they only were able to gain 1 first down and had to give the ball up quickly.
Yeah, not great for the Indians at the start here. Hopefully, Collars will be able to pick them up, get them strong.
It's going to be a run to the right there, and he will be brought down. Nice tackle on the play right there by number 15, senior Anthony DePalma. Don't mention his name too much on defense. Been a key receiver,
Down on
though.
the play by Chase.
Yeah, definitely, Matt. DePalma's got great hands on offense, and
They love to run those little fades with him. 2nd and 6 coming up right here for Northern Highlands. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to number 3 up the middle. That play is going nowhere. He will gain maybe 1 or 2 yards. And it'll be a 3rd and medium coming up right now for the Highlanders. If Valley can get this stop right now and get the ball back, that would be great, Will.
yeah, they're going to need something here, Matt. The defense being so strong as they are with the 3rd down, too, they got to hold strong right now, make the stop, get the ball back in their hands.
3rd and 4 coming up right here. It's going to be a handoff to number 11 on the end around. Breaks 1 tackle, met in the backfield. That will be 4th down. And the punt team will come on for Northern Highlands. Wayne Valley will get the ball back. Great 3 and out right there. Exactly what Valley needed. Love to see it. Number 13, Chase Hemming, along with number 3, Elijah Lugo, will be back to receive this punt from Northern Highlands.
Fourth and 4.
And Valley will look to get a much different drive going here, as that first one was very unsuccessful. But good job by the defense right there after a bad first drive to come up big. Not a very good punt. It's going to end up bouncing and go backwards, not what Highlands was looking for. Valley will take over at their own 30-yard line with 6.5 minutes left right now. 7-0 Northern Highlands. We will be right back.
10.
We are back now with a 1st and 10. 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Northern Highlands up 7-0. Elijah Lugo motioning. Moran will take the snap. It's going to be a QB run right up the middle. Breaks one tackle, breaks it to the outside, and Tommy's got room to run. Stiff arms one man. Beautiful run right there. It'll be about a 20-yard pickup for the Indians, and they will get a first down.
Matt, that is huge. I was just about to say, this is a big drive for the Indians, and Moran knew it. He took the ball, saw the hole, and just ran. That was a great job by him.
Yeah, well, and you know what's crazy? We really didn't see Tommy run that much during the regular season, but it seems like in the playoffs, once it's come on, Tommy Moran had a big game against Phillipsburg, and Coach Roger Cullis keeps calling his number, and hey, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's been huge. The team just always backs him up, gets him going.
First and 10 coming up here, Elijah Lugo in motion. It's going to be another run up the middle for Tommy Moran. He will gain about 2 yards right there, and it will be a 2nd and long coming up here for the Wayne Valley Indians. Well, it worked the first time. Will did not work there.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Senior number 11, Mo Gaga, will check in as number 5, Jake DeLucia, the senior captain, checks out. Been big for the Indians. Usually when Mo Gaga checks in, it is a pass, so it'll be interesting to see what play they go with here. Valley will come out with 3 wideouts and 2 men in the backfield, Testa and Lugo. Moran takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Lugo. Gets a block, trying to cut it to the outside upfield. Will gain minimal yards. Not what he was looking for right there, and it will be a 3rd and about 5 coming up right here.
Matt, I think we need to see a pass out of Valley right now. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree, Will. They've had a couple men open early. It's just Tommy Moran hasn't been able to pull the trigger. Not sure if that pocket is collapsing or what, but hopefully they can run it again, get someone open, get someone in space. It seems like Northern Highlands early on has not run with many deep safeties, so they might want to try a deep pass right here. Well, I get that it's 3rd down and you want the first, but might go with a go big, go home play. You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean.
3rd down, 6.
3rd and 6 coming up here for the Indians. Elijah Lugo in motion. It is going to be a handoff to him, trying to cut to the outside. He's going backwards now. Breaks one, stiff arms, and is just running to a bunch of white jerseys. Now what the Indians are looking for, it'll be 4th down, and the punt team will come on. Valley is forced to punt. Not sure I agree with that play call right there, Will.
I don't agree with it at all. It's not what they needed.
And it just didn't work on the play before, too, as they tried a very similar play that also didn't.
And Lugo also is a little bit more of a horizontal runner, likes to look for those cuts up, so when they need about 6 yards there, maybe not the best play choice.
Now, Will, I got to ask you, Valley ran a fake punt before. They're in a very weird formation right now for a punt. Do you expect another one?
Nope.
Going to get a bit of a friendly bounce. James John letting it roll, and Northern Highlands will take over at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10.
We will be right back.
7-0 lead.
Can you put something on the Instagram about it? That we're down 7-0. We are back here as Northern Highlands will take over. They got 3 wideouts and 1 person in the tight end. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Breaks through the first line. Tackled right there by James John. And it will be a 2nd and 6 coming up right here from their own 20-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Matt, the Indians' defense is looking a little bit weaker this game. Not really sure what's going on there. Could be some nerves at Metlife.
20-yard line.
There is a lot of pressure here for them.
Fake handoff. It's going to be a throw up the middle. Caught by number 11. And that is not good, Will. That is very not good. He's streaking down the field. Anthony DePalma is not going to catch him. He is gone. A simple slant route turns out to be a huge touchdown. And Wayne Valley is now down 2 possessions.
Matt, first touchdown Northern Highlands scored was a 75-yard run. Now we see an 80-yard pass. I'm not sure what's going on right now for the Indians. This is not good.
Well, what'd you see there? Was that a breakdown in coverage or a good play call?
Might have been a coverage issue. It was a nice throw, but somehow that was insane.
Yeah, not the start Valley was looking for. They've seen so much success so far in the playoffs, and they're just being met by a brick wall right now.
Good, with 4 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Northern Highlands 14, Wayne Valley nothing.
It's definitely not what we were expecting going into this game. Wayne Valley's defense not being nearly as strong as they normally are. Wayne Valley will be receiving here. Hopefully on this drive they're able to make up some amount of points here, as it is 14-0 right now with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, well, they got to score right now. They need to get some momentum back, need to put some points on the board. And that defense has got to step up. They can't keep giving up these long plays. You know, the funny thing was that ball looked like it was almost thrown behind the receiver. Still made a great catch and just turned it up.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of vertical speed.
It's a great play for Northern Highlands.
Kick is up. It will be fielded by Elijah Lugo at the 11-yard line. Trying to cut to the outside. Ends up going backwards. He will be down at the own 15 where Valley will take over.
Matt, looked like a little bit of fighting over who would catch that ball there. Lugo looked like he pushed in and grabbed it.
Now, do you expect to see more passes on this drive? Because the run has not worked so far for the Indians.
I think they definitely need to pass a little bit more. Kotlar's here got to open up the playbook and just, you know, show Northern Highlands that Wayne Valley is more than just a running team. Hopefully they won't be prepared for it.
There is 4:08 left in the first quarter. Valley will take over with 3 wideouts. DeLucia in and John Testa in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. John Testa breaks through the first tackle down right there. Then will be a 2nd and long coming up. Well, I just don't agree with the call right there. It just doesn't seem like a good time to run.
No.
You need to get some momentum back. You need to start throwing the ball. Let Tommy Moran show that arm strength.
Yeah, every single rushing play Valley has called here, Northern Highlands has been able to stop them. It's just not good to keep this same strategy up going.
And when was the only time they got it good was when Tommy Moran took it himself. So 3 wideouts again for Valley. Simonetti in as an extra blocker and Testa in the backfield. And it's going to be another handoff to John Testa. That is just met by 3 white jerseys. There's nothing for him to do right there, Will. There's just absolutely nowhere to go.
Not at all. I'm not sure what this game plan is going on right now. It's not good for the Indians.
I get that the run has worked and that Coach Roger Cutlars wants to establish it, but when you go down 14-0, you got to do something different. You can't keep getting to these 3rd and longs and expecting Tommy Moran to do it all right now. Valley's got to come out and pass the ball right here. They need to gain a chunk of yards and get these fans back into it.
Yeah, the energy for the Indians right now is not looking good. They're going to need something.
4 wideouts here for the Indians. Highlands will go with 2 deep safeties. Tommy Moran rolling out to the right. He's looking. He's trying to find Elijah Lugo. Going to end up throwing it out of bounds. Throws it away. The punt team will come on. And Valley's in deep trouble right now, Will.
A lot of trouble, Matt. Looks like the line there failed for Moran. He was rolling out and just not able to get the throw off.
Yeah, it looked like he was looking for number 3, senior Elijah Lugo, but for whatever reason he decided not to pull the trigger. Not sure if the coverage was there or what. Either way, there's 2:44 left here in the first quarter. Valley is down 14-0 as they're going to punt the football, as they once again will come out with this weird formation. Good snap. Gager receives it. Going to be a pretty nice punt. Gets it to bounce along the sideline where it will be fielded by someone on the Highlands side. And they will take over at their own, at the 50-yard line with 2:37 left in the first quarter. We will be right back. We are back right now as Highlands has 1 wide out. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Number 3 darting along. Breaks 1 tackle. Will gain about 4 yards right there for Harris. And it will be a 2nd and 6 coming up right here. Well, Valley's got to get a turnover right now. Their defense has been so good all year. They need a turnover. They need to get this ball back and get some points on the board. Another handoff to number 3. Joe Misha trying to tackle him. He's unable to. Net by Tommy Moran and Richie Corona.
stopped by Joseph.
Good stop
Will
there
be
for the Indians.
A
Hopefully,
3rd and short coming up right now.
yeah. Indians defense looking a little stronger on this drive. Hopefully they can pick it up from this point forward.
Yeah, definitely will. If they can get some kind of a turnover, that would be great right now. Get that momentum back. Maybe take a turnover for 6. That would really get the momentum back. Highlands doing the smart thing right now. They're being conservative with the ball, gaining the little bit of yards. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some kind of a screen right here. 3rd and 4. Highlands will go with the trip set on the right side. It's going to be a pass for number 13. Looking to the right. He throws it. That's going to be very close to the line of scrimmage. No signal yet from the refs. And it looks like they're going to call 4th down.
Pass is complete to Charlie Cheney.
It is going to be a 4th down. 4th and inches coming up right here for Highlands. We'll have to see if they want to challenge that ruling. They ended up going with a little like curl route right there, Will. Tried to get their receivers to the line. Not sure yet if they're going to go for it or if they're going to be punting.
I don't think it would be smart for them to go for it right now, Matt, especially with 14 points in their favor, but it looks like they might be going for it.
They are going to go for it, Will. If they can get this, that would be this is going to be a huge momentum swing either way.
It's like there's
Refs
a
blew
flag
it
on
dead
play.
before the play started. There was a flag. Not sure which side it is yet. This could be key. It's either going to be a 1st down or a 4th and much longer. The coach is out on the field right now for Northern Highlands, as is Roger
Before the game
Cutlars.
clock, we had a timeout, White.
So we get the ruling that Northern Highlands called a timeout before the clock expires, so there is not going to be a delay of game penalty, and that will be Northern Highlands' first timeout with 45 seconds left here. Will, what have you seen so far this game?
Northern Highlands has been so strong here, Matt, but also Wayne Valley's defense is crumbling under them. It's not looking good right now. Looks like on this drive they have stepped it up a little bit, and also on the offense, the rushing game plan is just not working great.
Yeah, well, it's been big plays right now for Highlands. They haven't really been able to drive that well, but they've just been getting the big plays that they need. If Valley can eliminate those, this is a much closer game.
Yeah, they're going to need that right now, Matt. This momentum is shifted so far in the hands of Northern Highlands. Valley looking to get a little bit of that in their favor.
Highlands is going to go for it. Wayne Valley has such a strong defensive line, as does Highlands. It's going to be the battle of the lines right now, battle in the trenches.
And less than a yard to go.
Highlands will come out in the goal line set. They're going to hand it off to him. He runs into someone. He's pushing. We see a lot of pushing and shoving. Both sides are pointing both ways.
Ethan Harris on the carry.
It looks like it might have been a 1st down.
Stop.
Looks like they were just able to get it, Matt.
And it is going to be a 1st down there for Highlands. Not what Valley was looking for right there,
That
Will.
will be a 1st down for the Highlanders.
Battle in the trenches. Valley lost that one. They don't lose many, so that's not a good sign for the rest of this game.
No.
We always talk about that senior line. Justin Lopez, Jordan Botero, Richie Colonna, Rick Ruggiero. So good. Sad to see him lose right there. It's going to be a handoff to number 3 up the middle, breaking it out to the left. It's going to make Anthony DePalma miss, but then it's going to be brought down by John Testa. And as the time will expire here in the 1st quarter, Northern Highlands will be leading 14-0. The start of the 2nd quarter, we will be right back.
At the end of the 1st quarter of play, Northern Highlands 14, Wayne Valley nothing.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Wayne Valley announcer Jeff Snyder. He does all the announcing for the teams for Wayne Valley at home, and he is a business teacher. Anyway, we're back here in the second quarter right now. Start of the action. Number 3 is going to motion out to the right for Northern Highlands. And we have a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on Northern Highlands. That will push the ball back 5 yards, and it will make it a 2nd and 13 for them.
False start against White. 5-yard penalty. No first down.
Matt, you mentioned Mr. Snyder here. There's so many teachers here for Wayne Valley, but even more alumni of Wayne Valley football, especially the ones who were here at the first defeat at Metlife against Wayne Hills 3 years ago, looking for a win here tonight against Northern Highlands.
Yeah, they want to see it. Not been the start that they've looking for so far. Well, Valley's going to have to turn it around right now. 2nd and 13 coming up. Highlands will come with 4 wideouts, 1 man in the backfield. 13 dropping back to pass. He's going to throw a little dump off to number 11. He scored that big touchdown before. And good tackle on the play by number 22, John Testa.
Great stop by Testa there.
From Njsiaa.
Valley's going to go with their money defensive formation. They take out Jordan Botero and Rick Ruggiero and bring in Michael Penabianco, as well as number 50. They do this a lot on 3rd down, and it has worked a lot. The Generals for Dub V are starting to get them loud again. Hopefully we can get our fan section back into it. 3rd and 13 coming up right here for Highlands. Valley looking for a stop. Highlands will come out with 4 wideouts. Number 13 dropping back to pass. They're bringing the blitz. It's going to be a little dump off along the sideline. Joe Misha makes the tackle short of the first down. It will be a 4th and 4 coming up right here for the Highlands. We'll have to see what they're going to do. They might go for it, kick a field goal. It'll be a bit of a long field goal.
Yeah, too long for high school most likely, Matt.
Actually, I saw on Instagram yesterday someone hit a 55-yarder from high school, so you never know, Will.
Not normally. Not normally.
That is true.
Looks like they are going to be going for it here.
4th and 5, Highlands decides to go for it. Another huge momentum shifter right here. Let's see what happens.
They're thinking about the field position and what would happen if they punted.
It looks like they might be trying to get someone off sides. And we're going to have a timeout called by Northern Highlands. That will be their 2nd. They only have 1 left here in the first half with 11-10. Will, let's say you're Roger Cutlars. What do you need to do? What do you need to say to this Wayne Valley team to get them back into this game right now?
They just all, I think, need to forget about the 14 points that were scored, pick their heads up, and just play as they've been playing in the past, Matt. They've done so well in the playoffs against Wayne Hills, Phillipsburg, and Old Pathan, and they just need to have that same mentality going in this game. Lose the pressure of MetLife and just play the way they've always done it.
I agree with you, Will. I'd also tell them that, they've done a great job right now, this defense. They haven't looked amazing, but they still have not done a bad job, all right? Those 2 plays were both a 75-yard run and then an 80-yard completion. So, I mean, if you can just limit those big plays, the Valley defense is not looking that bad.
That's true. But
4th and 5
like that kill them. That's what you got to keep in mind.
4th and 5, and Northern Highlands is deciding that they will still go for it right here. 11-10 left here in the first half. It's going to be a bit of an out route to number 11. That's going to be a first down. John Testa was in coverage.
Tackled on the play by John.
Number 11, Saturn. We see him. He's just got so much speed. We see him on the punt returns, kick returns, and as a receiver. He had that big touchdown before and a big completion right there for Highlands, as they are probably inside of field goal territory right now. 1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff to number 3, running out to the right. He will be met in the backfield. Good job right there by the Wayne Valley defense. That's going to be a 3-yard loss right there, and it will be 2nd and 13 coming up right here for Highlands.
Great play. That's something Wayne Valley's really looking for right now. Just these stops in the back. Huge for their defense. Get that energy back.
Definitely will. Highlands will come out with 1 wide out to the right and a trips formation. They're now going to send that trips formation to the right, so there'll be 4 wide receivers on that side. It's going to be a screen to number 11, Saturn. He's looked good all game. Nice tackle right there by number 11, Mo Gaga. 11 tackles, 11. Big tackle right there as he had blockers out in front, and that could have been a huge play, maybe even gone for a touchdown. It'll be a 3rd and 9 coming up right here for Highlands as the money formation comes back onto the field. Ruggiero and Botero will check out. They're looking for a big stop right now. They haven't gotten one as of yet.
9 at the 23.
13 scanning the field. Someone trips for Highlands. It's going to be a short throw to number 1. Is going to be a catch, however, that is short of the first down.
Matt, that was an incredible job by the Northern Highlands cornerback. He saw Richie Colonna, the senior from Wayne Valley, charging him, just able to evade his sack there. Great throw by him, too, to advance the ball here. It is 4th and 4.
And, Will, it looks like they're going to go for it. I am not sure why they're not taking their points right now, Will. If they don't get this, why would they not just take their points? We got a flag on that one. That's going to be a offsides right there on the defense, most likely. Refs are talking.
Encroachment against the defense, resulting in a first down.
It is going to be encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty, and that 5 yards will give Northern Highlands a first down.
Matt,
not what Wayne Valley needed.
It is things like this that are just killing Wayne Valley this game, because they had the chance to stop Northern Highlands there. It was 4th down. They were going for it. Big stop ahead of them, and then penalties like this are just not good.
Yeah, Valley needs a turnover, and they need to get one right now. Number 3 is going to take the handoff, and will gain maybe 1 yard on the play. It'll be a 2nd and long coming up right here for Highlands. Well, who's it going to be? Who's going to step up? Who wants to see their name in the paper? Who you got?
Not sure, Matt. Maybe some of the defensive line, multiple guys could contribute here, make a sack possibly, you know.
They need to force a fumble, Will, an interception, something. John Testa coming off that right side hot. Number 3 takes the handoff, runs into his blocker.
Harris, the ball carrier.
Matt, it is important to note that Northern Highlands will most likely be scoring at least 3 points right now on the end of this drive, whether they score or not. But Wayne Valley looking to make it 3 instead of 7.
5 from the 8.
3rd and 5 coming up right here for the Highlanders. And Will, you see at the top of your screen, one-on-one coverage, Tommy Moran on number 11, Saturn. He's looked so good all day. That is going to need to try and stop him right here. Quarterback takes. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Met there by senior captain, number 5, Jake DeLucia. And it will be a 4th and 5 right now on the Wayne Valley 12-yard line. And it looks like the field goal team is going to run out onto the field right now. Highlands is going to take their 3. Valley obviously will be looking to block that kick. We see number 25, Panabianco, check in. He makes plays well. That kid is fast.
Yeah, very fast kid. You know, Wayne Valley, as we've said here, looking to block this defense. They've been a little better this drive, but still just letting up a few yards on each play.
The extra points have not looked great, so there is a shot so that this could get blocked or missed. Kick is up, and it looks like it is good. It is going to be good, and Northern Highlands will take a 17-0 lead over Wayne Valley. Wayne Valley absolutely needs to score right now, as they have 7.5 minutes left here in the first half.
Yeah, Matt, I think Valley right now, they need points going into the second half. They're going to need to score in order to keep themselves in this game. Just not looking good so far. A little bit of play shifts should be called. Open up the playbook a little for Kotlars. And I would like to see some throwing plays out of Tommy Moran so far. His arm is just so nice, and the receiving team is beautiful.
I agree, Will. I think that they got to get away from the run right now. You're down 3 possessions, 3 scores, however you want to say it. Wayne Valley has got to get the ball going through the air. You know, Will, it's very far. This game is very far from over, however, though. Wayne Valley did defer. If they can score right now, get the ball back, score again, it's a 3-point game. That's exactly what they're going to be looking to do.
Test the back to receive.
Kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Lugo at the 10-yard line. Looking for some blocks. He's getting blocks. He's got a bit of a hole there. And Lugo breaks 1-man miss. He breaks the punter. And what a job right there by Elijah Lugo.
That was incredible. The rest of his team just made the perfect hole for him. Lugo with this incredible speed, able to sneak up the side there. Incredible kick return.
Yeah, I saw some big blocks. I saw Joe Mitchell with a key block. I saw Richie Colonna with a key block. And I saw Rick Ruggiero. All had key blocks to set that hole up right there. Good job by Elijah Lugo to find the hole, hit it hard. Got so much speed. And Wayne Valley will start with great field position right now.
Yeah, you really love to see that. The Indians needed something big like that right now. Gets Dubby hyped up again. The energy going back in the hands of Wayne Valley here, at least on this drive. So this is great for them.
Looking for that spark. They got the spark. Now they need to light it, make that fire.
Oh, yeah. This is great for Wayne Valley on Northern Highlands' 35-yard line, lining up to play.
Testa in the backfield, DeLucia at the tight end spot. Lugo in motion. It's going to be a handoff to him. He's trying to run to the left. Testa tries to give him a block, but he's just got nowhere to go. Might have wanted to try and cut that one upfield. Instead, he tried to go to the outside, and that will be a 4-yard loss. It will be a 2nd and 14 coming up right now for the Indians. Lugo makes a great play, and then that happens. Not what they were looking for. Coach Roger Cutlars has got to open up the playbook, got to start passing the ball right now.
Yeah, it's a strange game plan right now, man.
Jake DeLucia will check out. James Junn is in. Out wide to the right, along with Anthony DePalma, Chase Hemming to the left, Lugo and Testa in the backfield, and Moran under center as always. Moran takes a snap, he's rolling out to the right, looking to pass, he's going to make one man miss, and then he's going to be dropped in the backfield. And you know, Will, Wayne Valley's going the wrong way right now. That's 2 plays in a row that they've lost key amounts of yards.
Yeah.
And we talked about trying to limit these 3rd and longs. Now they got a 3rd and 21.
Yeah, Matt, they're just shooting themselves in the foot right now. One time they get a huge play like that, they just go backwards.
Valley's going to have to try some kind of a deep pass right now. Highlands knows that they're dropping safeties back. Expect them to run some kind of a zone coverage, probably a cover 3, cover 4. Valley will look for some kind of a vertical passing concept. They're going to come out with 3 wideouts, John, DePalma, and Hemming. No, 4 wideouts as Elijah Lugo motions to the left, and Testa in the backfield. Highlands is off the line. Tom Moran looking deep. Throws it to Anthony DePalma. DePalma makes 1 man miss, makes a 2nd man miss. Cutting up the sideline is Anthony DePalma. What a job right there.
That was an incredible reception. DePalma, ball was a little high. He jumped up with those long arms. He grabbed it. Incredible job getting, what, like 25 yards on that play. Absolutely incredible job by DePalma.
Exactly what the Indians needed right there. What a job. Good throw by Tommy Moran. Better catch and run after the catch by Anthony DePalma, who a lot of people don't know, but he does great at running after the catch. People see him as a big body, able to catch those screens and those fades, but good job right there by Anthony DePalma.
He's a great player, Matt.
Now they'll come out with 2 extra men on the line. They got Lugo and Hemming out to the left. Lugo's going to motion over to the right. It's going to be a fake handoff to him. Tommy Moran will take it himself and will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard right there, 2nd and long. Will
Charlie Johnson
throw the football. That's all I can say.
I agree, Matt. Especially after that last play, it worked so well. The run has never worked this game so far for the Indians. They need to really break out that throwing game, get the ball downfield.
Yeah, you can't keep going with these 2nd and longs, 3rd and longs. They're not. You can't rely on Anthony DePalma making 25-yard plays the whole game. Now they'll come out with 3 wideouts, John, DePalma, and Hemming, along with the 2 usual running backs in the backfield. Moran rolling out to the right again. They ran this play earlier. It didn't work. He's looking to the end zone. Oh, no signal yet. We got a touchdown. That ball was deflected. It looked like it might have been intercepted by Highlands. The ball was deflected. Anthony DePalma comes down with the one-handed catch. And we got ourselves some points, Will.
That was an incredible play. Looked like an interception. I thought it was, but DePalma somehow able to grab that ball. Great job by him. Key player for this drive.
Yeah, Will, from our angle, that looked like that ball was going right in the Northern Highlands defender. It looked like he stepped up and made a great play.
Yeah. They're running a double coverage, but DePalma still able to pull through and get that touchdown. Huge for Wayne Valley. 17-6, looking for the extra point here.
What a job right there by Anthony DePalma. Gets a 25-yard catch on 3rd down and then gets that catch. Beautiful one-handed play for the touchdown. Looking towards the Highlands sideline. Not sure if they're going to challenge it. Doesn't look like it. Valley on for the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up. Bit of a weak kick, but it goes through. Wayne Valley gets 7 points, and we have ourselves a 17-7 ball game.
Matt, that is huge. Valley really needed that right now. Get some points for them, 17-7. This is absolutely phenomenal for Valley. Get a little bit of energy. We talked about the momentum being so influential in this game, and that is huge.
Oh, what a catch by DePalma, as Will and I are watching it on the replay on the big board right now. It was Tommy ran through it right into the defender's hands. It hit off his hand. Anthony DePalma, with the awareness of a cheetah, makes the catch, one-handed, pulls it in, secures it, has 2 feet in bounds, even though you only need 1 in high school. What a job right there by number 15, senior Anthony DePalma.
I'm amazed how he was able to catch that. Great job.
The awareness was crazy right there. Exactly what Wayne Valley needed.
Matt, that was huge.
5.5 minutes left here. in the first half. Gage is on to kick it away.
Gage kicking off.
It's going to be an onside kick.
No,
and
missed
that
the
ball
ball.
went backwards.
Looks like Giga hit the side of the ball when he kicked it.
Yeah, he got the wrong spin, Will. It ended up spinning backwards. He was trying to get it to spin forwards. Love the play, love the call right there out of Roger Cutler. He's trying to take a chance, trying to get some more points. It doesn't work out, but hey, want a big reward, you got to take a big risk.
It's true.
Northern Highlands will take over on the Valley 39-yard line.
First and 10 for the Highlanders from the Wayne Valley 39.
Northern Highlands on Wayne Valley's 40-yard line here. Lining up for the play. Quarterback tosses the ball. Number 3, he's running up the field. Looks like he gets about 9 yards on the play. Is brought down by Valley out of bounds.
The ball carrier stopped on the play by Moran.
And Tommy Moran was able to stop the running back there. See him, huge player on offense as the quarterback, but even on defense, he does an incredible job. We say how adaptive he is as a quarterback, but
yeah, great job right there by Tommy
Moran. He could do anything, really. He's
the snap is muffed, and the quarterback's just going to have to dive on the football. A muffed snap right there might have saved Valley, as that was a big gain right there on first down.
Most yards that were gained on that first play just brought back because of that snap.
Yeah, and it will be a 3rd and long coming up right here for Highlands. Well, sometimes it's better to be good, and sometimes it's better to just be lucky.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
Highlands will be faced with a 3rd and 8 right now. And Dub V is starting to get loud again. We see Matt Harwich, Robbie Razor, and Jordan Kennedy getting them up. And it's good to see the momentum is slowly starting to shift back onto the Wayne Valley sideline. Big props to Anthony DePalma for that. He's in the safety position right now. Number 13 takes it. He's got a couple of options. He throws a short little pass to the right, and number 3 is met. Good tackle right there by number 11,
yeah, great stop for Valley. They just pushed the quarterback so far, but by the time he was able to throw the ball, it was going nowhere. It's 4th and 9. Northern Highlands.
Highlands looks
once
like
again looks like they're going to go for it.
I do not see. Yeah, the plug team is going to come on. Well, that just would not have been smart.
No, they've gone for it so much so far. Might be a little greed out of them, but so team, smart move for them right now.
Good job right there by Valley as the coach takes a risk on the play call. Don't end up getting it, but they get the stop, and they will be taking over the football with 4 minutes left right here in the first half.
Yeah, it looks like Wayne Valley needed a little bit to get heated up. They're doing very good right now.
Look for senior Anthony DePalma's name in the paper. Made a big play. Kick is up. And it is going to go out of the end zone, exactly what Wayne Valley needed. It will be a touchback, and they will start on their own 20-yard line with 3:40 left here in the second quarter. We will be right back. We are back now as Wayne Valley will take over on their own 20-yard line. They're going to come out with 3 wideouts. Jake DeLucia at the tight end spot and Testa in the backfield. Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Testa. Be a bit of a counter run to the right. Testa will earn 6 yards right there. It will be a 2nd and 4 coming up right here for Valley.
Give 6 on the play.
Good to see Testa starting to get going right now.
4 from 26.
That'll come out with the same formation they just did. Highlands has 1 deep safety.
That's right! Come on, guys!
Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Following John Testa as the lead blocker.
Moran is stopped at about the line of scrimmage. He is pushed back.
And it is going to be a 3rd and short coming up right here for the Indians. They need to convert this right now with under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Jake DeLucia will check out as number 1. James John checks in. Who do you see walking to the huddle? But number 15, Anthony DePalma. DePalma's so athletic. That'll come out with 4 wideouts. John, Hemming, De Palma, and Elijah Lugo. John Testa in the backfield. Moran's rolling out to the right. He's looking for James John. He's looking deep for Anthony De Palma. De Palma comes down with it.
Pass completed from Moran.
What a catch right there by number 15, Anthony De Palma. We can't say his name enough here in the second
That
quarter.
is huge. MVP for Wayne Valley so far. Great throw by Moran.
One-on-one coverage, Tommy Moran read it perfectly. It looked like he was looking for number 1, James Junt, right there at first.
At the Northern Highlands.
It was
Decided
great.
to not throw that. Throw it up to his senior, Anthony De Palma. Big guy, great hands, makes a beautiful catch right there. Perfect throw for Tommy.
Yeah, Matt, that was even great coverage by Northern Highlands, but De Palma was catching that ball. That was great.
3 wideouts here for Valley with 2 minutes left here in the first half. No 2-minute warning in high school. Tommy Moran calls a timeout as he was not in sync with the coaches right there and could not let the clock tick down anymore. Smart job right there to call a timeout with 1:57 left here. Wayne Valley down 17-7. We will be right back.
Seriously.
Alright, dude. Okay, dude.
Yeah, I'm pointing at a random section
No,
of
I
the
thought
sky.
you were looking at the.
Feels the same way.
Matt, the Indians' offense has been so strong on this drive in the last one. What do you think's going on right now? What has Collar's been telling these kids?
I think Roger Cullors has found a great way to fire that team up, especially my number 15, Anthony De Palma, making great plays. John Testa trying to get going right now on the ground. And Tommy Moran just looking great. Looks so good so far in the playoffs. Great job by him to lead this team. Anthony De Palma decides that he doesn't even need to go in the huddle. He's already up at the line of scrimmage. Chase Hemming we see on the left side. Simonetti in as an extra blocker. Elijah Lugo in motion. It's going to be a play action handoff to him. Tommy Moran will take it himself. QB run. He will gain about 4 yards. Clock
7 yards, actually, Matt. Or 6. 6.5.
6 yards right there. Clock keeps ticking as Jake DeLucia, number 5, will check out. Haven't mentioned his name too much, Will. Why do you think that is?
Oh.
Well, you can tell me that after this play.
Yeah.
4 wideouts here. John Testa goes to the left, now back to the right. Moran barking at orders. He's going to take the snap. Looking to pass right now. Good job by the Wayne Valley offensive line. Throwing it deep. Elijah Lugo was almost able to come back around on that play.
Pass intended for Elijah Lugo.
Tommy Moran doing the smart thing. Doesn't want to throw it up right now. Just
1 minute,
putting it up
20
there.
seconds.
Now, Will, why have we not mentioned Jake DeLucia's name?
I just think he hasn't been the target of too many plays. I mean, he's not even on the field every play here. I'm not sure what's going on. We saw him swap out right now with James Junn, so maybe the ball would be going to him, but interesting. He is such an important player for Valley.
I'm thinking maybe it's because the run game hasn't looked great and the play action hasn't looked great, and so that's when he really makes his money.
Even DeLucia, when he catches a ball, he's just a truck going down the field. And
3 wideouts here. DeLucia in the tight end spot, and Elijah Lugo in motion. It's going to be a play action to him. Anthony De Palma in one-on-one coverage, but the pocket collapses. And Tommy Moran is going to be sacked. Good job right there by number 7. As the time keeps ticking right now, we got a minute left here.
Loss of 6 on the play. 4.
And Valley might be thinking about going for this one. I don't know. I don't see the punt team coming on yet. Time is ticking right now. If you're Valley, you kind of want to hurry it up so that you can, if you do get the first down, you can go, but you also don't want to hurry up because if you don't get it, you don't want to give Highlands time.
Yeah.
Right now, though, they're lined up to go for it.
Yeah.
Looks like they might be calling a timeout right when the play clock gets to 0.
Yeah, I think they're looking for one big play here to end the half.
They're going to call a timeout with 29 seconds left here in the first half. That will be their second timeout used. And Coach Roger Cutlars will have to talk with the team and see whether they're going to go for it or not. Well, on that last play, we saw Anthony De Palma in one-on-one coverage, but the offensive line was not able to hold up right there. Was that good pass rush by Highlands or just a lapse right there for Wayne Valley?
That was great by Northern Highlands, but I think also at the same time, like you said, for Wayne Valley, not great. there's been some plays like that so far this game. It's interesting to watch, but I think the offense has been picking it up a little bit so far, as they do have 7 points now. So.
Well, it looks like Wayne Valley will be going for it here on 4th and 10. High risk, high reward. It opens the door. They don't get it for Highlands to drive down and get 3 points, or even 6.
Yeah,
Wayne Valley's able to get it and get some points on the board. They might make this a 1-possession game.
Yeah, Wayne Valley is banking on their defense here if Highlands is able to get the ball.
Valley will come out with 4 wideouts and test in the backfield. Highlands only is going to rush 3 right now. They're going to drop people back in coverage. They have a late man coming. Tommy Moran running out to the right. Look, and he throws it. Tries to get James Dunn, but that might have been pass interference.
Looks like we do not see a flag thrown.
Valley was calling for pass interference. None is going to be called right there. Highlands almost ran a bit of a delayed blitz right there. It looked like number 50 was going to drop back, play more of a QB spy. He ends up rushing the quarterback, and Tommy ran out to try and get out of the pocket. Was not able to have the time he wanted.
Yeah, Matt, I think something to note for this game is we have seen Tommy Moran, after multiple plays on the ground, I think Wayne Valley's line has just not been nearly as strong so far. That seems to be their weakness so far this game.
Could be true, Will. That is going to come out with 2 deep safeties. Number 11, Mo Gig, who had a big pick at the end of the Phillipsburg game, Ultapan game rather, and Anthony DePalma. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and it looks like Highlands is just going to let this time tick off, and they will go into the second half. This is what's going to happen. 5, the clock will tick down, and that will be the end of the first half right now, as Northern Highlands is up 17-7. Will, what did you see in that first half?
I mean, all the points from Northern Highlands just came from 2 huge plays for them very early on. And Wayne Valley was not looking good at the start. Looks like they have picked it up a little bit so far in the end of the second quarter. Hopefully in the second half, Wayne Valley will pick their heads up a little bit, get some energy back, much needed energy, and just come out a lot stronger. I think, you know, they just really need to open up the playbook a little more and just show their true strength here, that they could do anything they want, Matt.
Yeah, well, a bit of an interesting first half, too, as the guy we told you that we were going to talk about so much, John Testa, really hasn't done that much on offense. Made a couple of key plays on defense, but him and Lugo have just found no space so far in the run game. And as you said, the pass has been what's working so far. As Anthony DePalma has 3 big catches so far for the Indians. Huge huge third down catches, and he ended up scoring the touchdown. So he's looked great so far. Tommy Moran has not had much time so far, as that offensive line, the pocket is just collapsing right now.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to try and pick that up in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen Northern Highlands defense has been so incredibly strong so far this game. So hard for Valley to break through, even with their incredible rushing game. That's why the pass has been more effective.
Yeah, on the defensive side of things, Wayne Valley's look just all right. You know, they haven't really been able to get a lot of pressure in as they normally do. That defensive line so strong. Been doing okay against the running back, but those big plays have been hurting them. Valley does not keep many deep safeties. They like to keep a lot of men at the point of attack, and that's hurt them so far. So we saw it towards the end of the second quarter. They started to go with more deep safeties, trying to prevent those big plays, but that'll be something to note in the second half. Anyway, the players will get rested up. They'll get re-energized. We will get re-energized in the commentary booth. We will see you back here in the second half in about 15 minutes. So far, Wayne Valley is down 17-7. We will be back. And we are back here at Metlife Stadium as the halftime celebrations, dances, the band, the cheerleaders, they are all done. The players are starting to run back out onto the field. The energy is starting to get back into the stands as they are starting to come back in. We are getting ready here as the players have 3 minutes to warm up, get themselves back ready. The score, Northern Highlands is up 17-7. Wayne Valley will be receiving the second half kickoff. Will, what are we going to look for here in the second half?
hopefully a little change in game plan for Wayne Valley. You know, we saw a little bit of that with them in the second quarter, and they've looked pretty strong recently. I think Wayne Valley just needs to keep a little bit of that strength here, because in the past few minutes they have been beating Northern Highlands on their plays. So I think they just got to keep doing what they were doing right at the end of that second quarter, and maybe open up the playbook with a little bit more throwing plays, maybe some runs to the outside with Testa I think would work great, and just find a way to break through that Northern Highlands defense, as it is so strong. But I think it's looking all right for the Indians right now. They do need to make up 10 points, but I think they could definitely do that.
Well, exactly. Well, they've got to score, and they got to score now. Get that momentum back, as they are down right now, 17-7, as we said, 10 points. They need to start getting some points back. And Will, the running game has not worked so far. I need to see Roger Cutlar as the coach open up the playbook, start passing the ball. And I mean, who's the key to look for? Number 15, Anthony DePalma. You see him warming up right now with Tommy Moran. He's been great so far. Beautiful catches, made a one-handed catch using his awareness, and he's just been the key so far for this Wayne Valley passing game. Chase Hemming so far does not have a catch, along with Jake DeLucia. Both of them don't have catches. And Elijah Lugo and John Testa have not looked great so far. So, got to get that passing game going. Let's get Chase Hemming on the board. Let's get Jake DeLucia with some catches. Tom Moran, stay mobile, do what he's got to do. Been looking great so far through the air, and that is the key right now for Wayne Valley. As far as the defense goes, they got to step it up a little bit. Need to get some pressure to the quarterback. Defensive line's got to show itself, show why they're so good, and why they were the first ones to shut out Phillipsburg in 10 years. Seen a lot of alumni here, as we talked about earlier. Ryan Money Michels, quarterback last year. Saw Grant Ferrulo here. He was the quarterback when they were here 3 years ago. Joe Scancarella. Ton of people from back then. They want to see Wayne Valley do it, so do we. Warm-up time is over. Tommy Moran's done with his throws. He's ready to get back out on there on the field. We're ready to go back out on there on the field. Waiting for Highlands to kick it off.
They don't have any.
Well, what do you think Coach Roger Cutlar's talked about at halftime?
Well, I don't know. I think that the Valley just needs to stay strong and get their heads in the game. And they're coming out strong, started this second half. They're going to need this right now. And Northern Highlands, I think they've just been told keep doing what they're doing. They've played such a strong game so far in all aspects.
I hope Cutlar's didn't say I don't know to the team, because that would not fire them up very well.
I was thinking, all right.
Number 22, John Testa. Number 3, Elijah Lugo, back deep for the Indians. Last time Lugo had a big kickoff return.
Huge.
Got Valley in great field territory. They're playing Thunderstruck, getting the players ready. Dub V getting loud. And here we go. Start of the second half, and it's going to be a little bit of a squib kick, fielded by number 34, Fonseca, about the 25-yard line. They're going to try and bounce off a tackle, unable to. Wayne Valley will take over at their own 25-yard line.
Just a Fonseca on the return. Stopped by Jack Murray.
Here we go. First play. Wayne Valley is going to come in a tight bunch formation. They got DePalma and Hemming, along with Lugo, DeLucia, and Testa in the backfield. Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a play action. Looking for Chase Hemming deep. Going to throw it short over the middle to Anthony DePalma.
Great catch by DePalma. Matt, that was just a great decision by Moran. He saw DePalma there. He knows he has incredible hands. Great job. DePalma gets the first down for the Indians.
Yeah, smart throw right there by Tommy. Chains will be moving. See, Will, I'd like to see a little bit more of an up-tempo, a little bit no-huddle plays. I'd like to see that here, but we'll have to wait and see.
There's still a whole second half ahead of us.
Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a toss to the right to John Testa. Good job, good couple blocks right there. Testa cutting it out wide. Nice little gain right there on first down. Good play call by Coach Roger Kotlars.
Looks to me like Testa got about 9 yards there, maybe 7. Great run by him. It looks like Valley is coming out strong off the gates right here at the second half.
This bunch formation seems to be working for them so far well.
It's a great thing. I mean, we've seen it a lot in the past out of Wayne Valley, and this is really a key thing for them right now, as they made 2 phenomenal plays in the start of this second half. Looks like Wayne Valley's bunched up yet again. Tommy Moran gets the ball, hands it off to Testa. He tries to run forward, stopped immediately by Northern Highlands.
What a tackle right there by number 55 for Highlands.
Yeah, that was a great stop for Highlands. Looked like Testa was able to get a couple inches on the play.
James John will check in for Jake DeLucia.
Now, Matt, we've seen John and DeLucia swapping out a few times this game so far. What do you think that's about?
Well, James John's a bit of a slot receiver. He's been coming in trying to get that passing game going for Valley. DeLucia, key blocker, key tight end, and fullback. So just different formations, trying to mix it up, keep Highlands on their toes. Defensive line looks a little jumpy. It's going to be a... Tommy Moran takes the snap, rolling out to the right, finds Anthony DePalma right at the chains. I think that's a first down.
Yeah, Matt, that's got to be a first down. He hit the marker.
Yeah, no signal yet, Will, so...
Not sure what they're talking about.
It is going to be a first down. The chains won't move.
Right.
Second time Anthony DePalma has caught a pass this second half, second first down that he has gotten, so...
Ant DePalma has been incredible so far, Matt. Love to see this out of him. Really, you know, getting this energy for the Indians right now. So big, especially in the game of Metlife when there are so many fans here watching.
Valley come out with 2 wide receivers to the left, Hemming and Lugo, along with some extra blockers at the line. Tommy Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback run up the middle. Highlands did not fall for the fake by Elijah Lugo right there. And that is going to be about a loss of a yard. It'll be a second and long coming up right here.
Declan Blatch on the tackle.
Second and 10 here for the Indians as they go back to that bunch set that has worked so far. DeLucia, DePalma, and Lugo to the right, Hemming to the left. Moran takes the snap. It's going to be a little bit of a fullback run right there by Jake DeLucia.
Fumble.
The ball came out, but he was definitely
Looks
down.
like he was down.
He was on his back, definitely down.
Refs immediately blew the whistle. They know he was down.
Be a short gain right there of about 3 yards, and it'll be a third and long coming up right here for the Indians as we see John come in for DeLucia.
It'll be 3rd and 8.
Hey, Will, they need Snyder, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Thank you.
Third and long coming up here for the Indians as they will go with 4 wideouts, Hemming, Lugo, John, and DePalma, along with Testa in the backfield. Highlands is going to send the blitz right now. Tommy Moran staying in the pocket. Did not feel number 7 coming off the edge right there. He's going to be met and sacked. And Valley will probably be forced to punt right now.
And Moran was brought down in the backfield. Not good for the Indians. That blitz by Northern Highlands was so strong. Their line is incredible, Matt.
Blindside rush right there by number 7, and Moran just never felt him coming.
Saturn back deep.
Good call right there. Valley's going to come out with another weird punt formation. They seem to be running these a lot right now. They did run a fake last game. Not going to be a fake here, though, as Mo Giga's high and short kick. Fair catch going to be called for and received by Highlands at their own 26-yard line, where they will take over here with 8:14 left in the third quarter. We are back here as Highlands has the football. Valley looking for a key stop, maybe a turnover by this defense. We'll have to see that line get some pressure. Fake end around to number 11. Nice tackle right there by Valley. Testa and Joe Mission, number 40, senior, broke through. Good job right there, and Highlands will actually lose a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 coming up for them.
Yeah, great stop for the Indians.
Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 at 25.
Well, we've seen Saturn so much so far in the first half. you know that Highlands is going to want to get him going as he motions out to the left. It's going to be a wide receiver screen to him. Jake DeLucia is unable to make the tackle. He breaks another tackle, gets a key block. Going to end up being brought down by Mo Gega, but that is a huge pickup right there.
As a first down for the Highlanders.
Looks like
that was about a 20-yard pickup right there, and it'll be a first down for the Highlanders.
20-yard completion to Zach Saturn.
He's such a key for that offense, Will. How can Valley stop him? Who can they put on Zach Saturn?
Matt, he's just incredible. I think we need some...
Another wide receiver screen to Saturn. This time it goes nowhere, though. Valley was able to break through. Good tackle by Anthony DePalma.
As I was saying, I think someone big like DeLucia could really stop him in his tracks there early on in his plays here. Saturn is just an incredible player for Northern Highlands. We hear his name being called out so many times here in MetLife.
Really fast, though, Will. He's just like the great combination of speed and size. Highlands comes out. We have another flag. I'm not sure if that was on the offense or the defense.
Looked like encroachment again,
possibly. It's the second time Lopez has knocked down the center. I don't know if we got some flops going on or what. It is going to be an encroachment call right there on Wayne Valley. So that will move it from a 2nd and 10 to a 2nd and 5. Penalties really haven't been too much of a factor so far, but, I mean, that's not a good one right there, Will. 2nd and 5 coming up. Highlands will go with 2 wideouts. Bunch set in the backfield. It's going to be a fake handoff. Number 13, a bit of an RPO. Brought down by number 40, Joe Misha. Good job right there. And you know, Will, number 13 was holding that ball in his hand. I thought Misha might try and go for the ball, but he goes for the tackle, does the safe thing, and it will be a 3rd and long coming up.
Great job by senior Joe Misha. He's done an incredible job this year making tackles like that. Huge player for the Indians. Love to see it. It's 3rd and 11 for Northern Highlands here.
Valley needs a big stop right now with 6.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Not sure how risky Northern Highlands wants to play, where they're just going to be safe with the football. They're going to go for it. They got 4 wideouts, 1 person in the backfield. Pressure's coming. Michael Panabianco. Looks like it would have been a bit of a holding call. No one's open. Good coverage right there for Valley. Richie Colonna, number 87, the senior, gets the pressure.
Matt,
finally.
that is huge. That is a... what, 15-yard loss for Northern Highlands? Maybe 10. Incredible job there by the Indians defense, stopping Northern Highlands in their tracks. It is 4th and long. Northern Highlands bringing out the punt team here.
Yeah, well, you really got to give a shout out to those defensive backs for Valley. Highlands had 4 wideouts and there was no one open right there. Good job. The pressure eventually got there. You'd love to see it.
They're just so key to this game, Matt. Absolutely incredible job.
Valley will take over with about 5.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Bit of a high snap. Number 61 gets it. Pressure is coming. Looked like it might have been a holding call, but they don't call it. The punt gets up. Going to take a friendly bounce for Highlands, and Valley will take over at their own 30-yard line. 17-7 right now here. Just above 5 minutes left. We will be right back.
Remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, man. Here we go. Wayne Valley takes the snap. It's going to be a pitch to John Testa. John Testa breaks 1 tackle. Going to be brought down at the 35-yard, and that'll be a 5-yard pickup right there, and it will be 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Indians. Second time we've seen that pitch run in the second half, Will. Although we haven't seen John Testa get going, that's got to be a key right now for the Wayne Valley offense, wouldn't you say?
I think definitely, Matt. Testa's so strong. Once he gets going for this team, he just cannot be stopped. So good to see, although, you know, as you said, he hasn't gotten going.
That would come with a bunch set, Chase Hemming to the left. They're going to move everyone. They're going to change him to the other side. Not sure what that was about. Trying the trickery, maybe. Another pitch to John Testa. They're on the near hash. They still ran it to him. And Testa with a big run right there for the Indians. He's starting to get going.
Yeah,
Valley's offense is starting to get going. First down.
Matt, this is great. Testa, such a key player for the Indians. With him making big runs like that, that is just huge. Great first down for the Indians on their own 48-yard line here, marching slowly down the field of Northern Highlands, but slowly but surely, that's what they need right now.
That would come out with the same formation. They're going to switch the side again, and number 24 is in motion for the left for the Highlands. Not sure what it's about. Tommy Rand's going to hand it off right there. Interesting to see that he hands it off to number 30. Normally when they run a play like that, well, they give it to number 5, senior Jake DeLucia, but they don't decide to give it to him right there. Not exactly sure why. It'll be a 3-yard pickup right there for Wayne Valley. 2nd and 7 with 4:15 left here in the third quarter. Will, why give it to Perota there and not Jake DeLucia?
Maybe a little bit of change of pace, Matt. I think Wayne Valley just opening up their depth of the lineup here, something they have a lot of.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, here we go. Wayne Valley's got 3 wideouts. DeLucia in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to John Testa. That goes nowhere. Not a good call right there. And Wayne Valley will be facing a 3rd and long. Well, not a good play call right there.
No. Matt, Wayne Valley's throwing game has been so strong. I don't see why they don't keep going back to it here. Very interesting. Not sure what Collars is looking to get here, as the run has been stopped so many times.
Agreed, my buddy, agreed. 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Indians. They're going to go with this bunch formation. Testa in the backfield. Fake pitch, going to be a play action. Tommy Rand looking deep. Has Anthony DePalma. Hits Anthony DePalma.
Wow.
DePalma don't drop the ball.
Matt.
He got them hands like glue. First down. Good little trick play call right there for the Indians.
Just so incredible. Indians really needed that right now. I said throw the ball, and they throw the ball. Collars can hear me from up here.
Yeah, and you know when Tommy Rand throwing the ball, he's looking for one man, and that man is number 15 senior Anthony DePalma. Been huge this game.
And with a quarterback so accurate as Moran, those throws are great. He knows how to read the field. He throws great balls.
Valley in the same formation, changing the side again. Moran barking out orders, takes a snap. Going to be a pitch to the right to John Testa. He's got blockers out in front. Makes one man miss.
Testa's gone.
Breaks another tackle, and that is going to be about a 7-yard run right there. 2nd and short coming up here for the Indians.
A little bit of the freight train of Testa I always talk about, Matt. That was an incredible rush for him. Marching the Indians down the field. This has been a great drive for them so far.
Definitely will. It seems like when they try and run the ball up the middle, it's not working. But when they're getting these runs out wide, which you know Elijah Lugo loves to do and Tessa's been doing so far, it's working. Valley will come out with the same formation, heading on the left side. They're going to move everyone over. Perota, DePalma, and DeLucia over to the left as well. Moran takes a snap, fake pitch. We got a flag though. It looks like it's going to be a false start on the Indians, and that will push them back 5 yards, make it a 2nd and 7.
Not what the Indians like to see right now, Matt, if it is the penalty that you described.
Red Bull, false start against blue. 5-yard penalty.
And that is that false start 5-yard penalty. It is 2nd and 7 here for the Indians. Not great. But they do have so many plays they could run to get those 5 yards right back, Matt.
Number 3, Elijah Lugo, will check in for number 30, Perota. Two minutes, the clock is ticking right now here in the third quarter. Valley coming out with a different formation. They got Lugo kind of in like a receiver position in the backfield. He's going to go in motion. The pressure's coming. Tommy Rand makes a man miss. Dump it off to Elijah Lugo. Lugo's got space to work. Makes one man miss. Reverts. John Testa was thrown into Elijah Lugo right there by someone on the Highlands defense. I'm not sure what that was.
Man, no matter what it was, that was a crazy play. Looked like somebody from Northern Highlands was able to slip right through Wayne Valley's offensive line and trip up Tommy. But he was able to escape that and make the throw. Great job by him there and by Lugo. And the referees did call a timeout here.
Yeah, they're going to try and spot this ball and see where it is. They're not exactly sure right now. Fans are shouting that it was a first down. It looked like a first down from here.
I think the debate is about where Lugo was when he went down, not where he landed exactly.
First down, the Wayne Valley sideline is going crazy. Big pickup right there. Good job right there by Tommy Moran, however, as the pressure was coming, he broke the one tackle, got it out to Elijah Lugo, and Lugo does what he always does, breaks tackles, makes men miss, and picks up first downs.
Yeah, that was a great all-around play for the Indians. Love to see it out of them. This sort of team mentality they have is so strong, and it's just really what's gotten them this far. They play so strong together, you know?
Yeah, well, good to see John Testa back in the backfield, because I'm not sure what happened at the end of that play, but at least he's all right. Bunch formation here for the Indians. Hemming, De Palma, pitch to Testa. Testa breaks one tackle, cuts it upfield.
Wow.
That is going to be another 9-yard run. John Testa is officially going well. He's not getting going, he's going.
Yeah, you're so right. Testa just incredible. Every time he's getting the ball now, just running forward. He doesn't care. He goes through everyone he can. They try to stop him. He just keeps going. Incredible job by John Testa. And he is still only a junior, Matt. Can't even imagine what he's going to be like next year.
He's a big body, but he's got a lot of speed, and he can just do so much. Really been a key part of this Valley team.
Yeah.
Tommy Moran looking to the sideline, trying to figure out what the play call is. It looks like he's calling an audible at the line of scrimmage right now. In the bunch formation, Moran takes a snap, fake pitch. Jake DeLucia gets it. DeLucia breaks the tackle, and DeLucia with a big run right there. Good job, good audible by Tommy Moran, and the Wayne Valley are going to start at 1st and goal on their 1-yard line.
Matt, that was great by DeLucia. We talked about him not getting the ball that much, but when he does, he plows right through Northern Highlands. Great rush by him. He's on the second 2-yard line. Great job.
Northern Highlands just has no answers right now, as Wayne Valley's just got this bunch formation, which is working. In the bunch set, Highlands stacking the box, Valley going, Tommy Moran tries to get over the line, no call yet, pushing and shoving on both sides, and it looks like he's short. I didn't see any part of his body get over. I think he's going to be short.
He is short on the play. Got a couple inches, Matt. 2nd down.
We see Justin Lopez and Perota checking in right now for the Indians. The big boys are in.
Oh, yeah. The big boys looking to just hopefully push Tommy Moran over the plane of the end zone here.
Valley's not going to run another play here, so that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Still 17-7, but the Indians are on Northern Highlands inch-yard line. I'm not even calling it the 1. It's inches away.
It is inches, Matt. Probably about 7-8 inches from up here that I'm estimating. This has been a great job by Valley. They're using all the depth of their lineup and just marching down the field. This is what we love to see. This is what they do every game. This is why they're at Metlife Stadium today, Matt. It's great to see, looking for that huge comeback against Northern Highlands.
Well, what'd you see there in the 3rd quarter?
It was just great gameplay by Wayne Valley, Matt. And also on the defensive side of things, they were able to stop Northern Highlands. I think whatever happened in halftime was incredible. Wayne Valley coming out so strong in this 2nd half, just stopping Northern Highlands in all aspects of gameplay. The fans are going wild. Everybody's still cheering like crazy, Matt.
Yeah, well, we see a bit of a different game plan right there. As Valley on that drive got their run game going. That's where they feel comfortable. John Testa with a couple of big 9-yard runs on those pitches. Jake DeLucia got going. We saw Perota. Right now, well, this close away, what do you expect? Just probably a run up the middle right now?
Yeah, most likely. I think Tommy Moran's just going to take the ball. All those guys are going to come in, just push him into the end zone. Usually what happens on these close runs like that. But great job by the Indians. Love to see it. It is important to note, though, Matt, that if the Indians do get a touchdown here, which it looks like they hopefully should, they will still be a few points behind Northern Highlands. So they will have to stop them again on defense. As
well, here
the
we
start
go.
of the 4th quarter just happened.
Start of the 4th quarter. The fans are up. They're ready. We're ready up here. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. John Testa breaks one. It looked like he broke the play. We got ourselves a touchdown, Will. And as long as this extra point is made, it will be a 3-point game right now.
Yeah, Matt, this is huge for the Indians, especially if they make this extra point. A 3-point game is huge, as only a field goal would tie it. This is very important right now, Matt, as without this, Valley will need a touchdown to take the lead. But, you know, their defense has been so strong. We're hoping they're able to stop Northern Highlands and prevent them from scoring any more points. Wayne Valley looking so great.
Getting ready for the extra point. Kick is up. It looks good. It is good, and we have ourselves a 3-point game, 17-14 right now.
Matt, huge extra point for the Indians right at the start of this 4th quarter. This is what they need right now, taking the momentum back into their own hands. Absolutely incredible job for the Indians. Love to see it, Matt. hopefully stopping Northern Highlands again on this drive. Wayne Valley will line up for the kickoff as Northern Highlands goes to receive, and they're going to need something here, Matt, because Wayne Valley right now, they are just not stopping. They're looking so incredibly strong. With it being a 3-point game, Northern Highlands really needs to score here if they want to clinch that victory.
Definitely will. This defense has been strong all game. They need to make a stop right now, get Valley this football back. Mo Gago with the kickoff. It's going to be a bit of a short kick near the sideline. Good job right there by Mo Gago. That was a great kick. As Northern Highlands thought about letting that ball go to try and get out of bounds. If it would have went out of bounds, it would have been a penalty, but that ball just stopped.
Yeah.
Stayed on the sideline.
That was crazy.
Good job.
It hit the ground in the perfect way that it just stayed there. Northern Highlands was surprised at that. Was able to get 5 yards out of the return. The ball is on Northern Highlands' own 30-yard line here, as Wayne Valley's defense looking to stop them, as they did last drive against Northern Highlands, with such strong players like Joe Mission, Richie Colonna. We're hoping they do a similar thing here.
Yeah, good finish right there at the end by John Tessa to get that touchdown for the Indians. Here we go. Snap is up. It's going to be a run up the middle by number 3. Does not have much room to work, and that will be about 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Highlanders. From their point of view, they're going to try and get some points right here, try and make a long drive and end it. For Valley, they got a lot of the momentum on their side right now after a key drive. They're just looking to make a stop, get this football back, and at least tie this game up, if not more.
Yeah, they've been so strong right here, Matt. This defense is great, pulling out everything they got here to stop Northern Highlands, especially after that first stoppage was great. 2nd and 8 with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth
Highlands
quarter.
is up. They're going to have 2 receivers. They're going to motion one over. 13 looking to pass. It's going to be a dump off, a little bit of a screen at number 3, and he's got room to work. Breaks one tackle by Mo Gaga. Joe Mish is able to bring him down. But that was a huge completion right there for Harris. Be about a 25-yard gain right there, and not what Valley was looking
No,
for.
not at all, Matt. It is important, though. The last drive Northern Highlands had where Valley was able to stop them, they had a similar play to start out the drive, so hopefully Wayne Valley's defense will recuperate and just stop them in their tracks.
Going to be a run up the middle. The number 3 is going to be met at the line.
Harris on the carry.
Gains a little bit after contact, and it will be a 2nd and 6. 2nd and 7 coming up right here for the Highlanders. Valley's defense needs to step up. They need to do it right now, Will. No more yards.
Yeah, you don't want Northern Highlands to get any closer to field goal range. They have a strong kicker.
4 wideouts. It's going to be a fake. 87, Richie Colonna brings him down. Quarterback tried to do a little bit of an option, took it himself. Richie Colonna said the only option is you're going down in the backfield.
Matt, that was incredible. Wow, I love to see it right now. Huge play, huge stop by Colonna. Great job by the Indians.
3rd and long coming up right now as the money formation comes in for Valley. Michael Panamianco and number 50 come on. Rick Ruggiero and Jordan Botero come off. We see them run this a lot on 3rd down. It has been effective this year. The Valley sideline is starting to get loud as the Highlands side is getting a little quiet over there. 4 wideouts, quarterback takes a snap, looking to pass. Pressure is coming, rolling out to the right. Everyone's covered. Big tackle right there.
Huge.
Good job by Wayne Valley.
Number 50, Frank Tortora on the tackle.
Good job by the senior to bring him down. It's going to be a 4th and very long, and Northern Highlands is going to be forced to punt the football back to Wayne Valley with 9 minutes left right now.
Northern Highlands is scrambling right now. Valley has been so strong. This is absolutely incredible for the Indians. Great to see. Northern Highlands looking to punt formation here. And the kick looks like a pretty good punt for Highlands. Chase Hemming back to receive. Looks like the ball goes out of bounds at Wayne Valley's own 17-yard line.
17-yard line. 1st and 10.
Now Wayne Valley here, this is such an important drive for Wayne Valley. They really need some points right now. Put themselves in the lead of this game and just take control as they've been doing in this 4th quarter and 3rd quarter so far. Wayne Valley here lining up, look like a bit of a bunch formation, one wide receiver wide. Tommy Moran takes the ball, tosses it off to Testa. Testa runs to the outside, cuts up the middle, and Testa going. He gets about 14 yards on the carry, gets the first down for the Indians. Huge play for Wayne Valley. Testa advancing the chains right away. Great job by the Indians.
Good job right there by John Testa. Beautiful carry on that play. And the Indians are looking for a drive right now here with 8.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Matt, that was just a huge play for John Testa. Took the toss, saw the opportunity, ran up. The offense providing great spot for him to run.
Valley in the bunch set, Tommy Moran under center. Fake toss, looking deep, rolling out to the right. Finds Anthony DePalma. It is going to be a catch. Move those chains. First down for the Indians.
Matt, this is huge for the Indians right now. They have the momentum, and they cannot be stopped. They're an unstoppable force right now going in this fourth quarter. Great job, Indians. Northern Highlands does not know what to do. They are scrambling right now because they know what's coming. Wayne Valley's so strong. We see some incredible players. Tommy Moran, Antipalma, John Testa. Absolutely incredible, Matt.
This bunch set, Will, they just have no answer for it. It's been working so well for the Indians in the second half. Going to be another toss to Testa. Jake DeLucia with a key block. Testa hits the outside. Good tackle right there for Northern Highlands, as that play could have gone for a lot more.
It looks like Testa was able to get about 6 yards on the carry, though. Great job for him.
You know how you're rolling, Will? People are getting disappointed when you're getting 6-yard runs. That's how you know you're rolling.
Yeah, that's true, Matt. Incredible point. This bleacher section we are in right now is going crazy, Matt. Dub V is loud. The fans are loud. They're cheering crazy for this team. Northern Highlands, we see them quieting a little bit more.
7.5 minutes left here in the final quarter, Will. We see DePalma, DeLucia, and Perota all shift over to the right side. Moran under center. Gonna hand it off to Perota. Perota makes one man miss, tries to make another man miss, but is gonna be met in the backfield. And that is gonna be a loss right there. Valley will lose a yard, and it will be about a 3rd and 6 coming up right here, as Perota will check out for number 3, Elijah Lugo. Valley's got to pass right now.
Yeah, definitely. They need a pass. With such a strong receiving game and Antipalma doing so incredibly this game, pass would be great. Advancing those chains yet again, hopefully for Wayne Valley.
Now Highlands sideline is loud. Well, this is the biggest third down in the game so far. W's getting loud. The whole stadium's loud. Valley's got 4 wideouts. Testa in the backfield. Moran's going to take the snap, looking to pass. Pressure's coming. Tommy Moran's rolling out to the right. He's got the Palmer.
Oh my God!
And that's going to be a first down.
Matt, Tommy was in the middle of being tackled, and he got that ball up straight to the Palmer. Great throw. He grabs it. Moving the chains down the field yet again for Wayne Valley.
Tommy Moran is a wizard, a magician. I don't know what you want to call him, but he's just looking great right now. Yeah. He rolls out. He sees pressure. He's just like a hawk. Great accuracy. Beautiful throw on the run. DePalma just been so big right now, and Matt, Valley will pick up the first down.
Moran is he's so fast. He's great at outrunning these linemen by Northern Highlands. He always gets
Valley in that big bunch set. It works so far. It's going to be a pitch to Testa. Testa cuts back upfield and took everything that was there. It will be a 2nd and long coming up right now for the Indians.
Tackled by Nick Lappy.
Well, I've never seen one formation work so well. Do you have any reasoning behind it, or what could it be?
Matt, I'm not sure. I mean, we saw Northern Highlands stopping Valley early, but they were not in this bunch set here. It is doing an incredible job for them here. Looks like they are spreading out a little bit more for this play.
Yeah, Valley will come out with 4 wide. DeLucia, Lugo, DePalma, and Hemming. Testa in the backfield. Moran takes the snap. Rolling out to the left. He's looking. Throws it deep to Lugo. Lugo catches it. Lugo caught it. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
What a catch.
What a throw. What a catch. And Elijah Lugo on a huge wheel post route in the back of the end zone. Tommy Moran rolling out to the left, falling backwards, makes an incredible throw. And Wayne Valley's got the lead for the first time.
What a throw, what a catch. Yet again, Tommy Moran being chased down in the pocket, but he escapes. He gets the ball up. Incredible throw to Lugo. Great catch.
Well, he's a
20-17. Valley here looking for the extra point, which yet again is huge for the Indians, as it will put them at a 4-point lead. Now that would mean that Northern Highlands has to score a touchdown to take the lead back. This is big. This is big.
The kick is up. And it is good. Wayne Valley takes the 4-point lead.
21-17 with just under 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. And Will, you know what was so incredible about that throw? Tommy Moran is a righty. He rolled out to his left, falling down, rolling out to the left, finds Elijah Lugo, puts it in the perfect spot where only he could catch it. What a throw, what a catch, and Wayne Valley's finally got the lead, Will.
Wow. Great job for the Indians, Matt. They have been so incredibly strong in all aspects of their gameplay this second half. It is great. It is great. They're an unstoppable force right now. Northern Highlands does not know what to do.
They call him Big Tom for a reason.
Yes, they do. The fans are so loud right now in Metlife Stadium, Matt. Giga with the kick.
Kick is up. It's going to be a bit of a short kick. Fielded on the bounce by number 3.
Stopped early.
Good job, Will. Valley at one point was down 17-0, Will. They stormed back 3 touchdowns in a row. The momentum went from completely on their side to completely on our side.
What a shift, Matt. This is an incredible game to watch. We were feeling bad. First quarter, it was not looking good for the Indians, but now it is the opposite.
Will,
Northern Highlands is struggling.
That throw by Tommy Moran has got to be his best throw I've seen out of him all year.
Everybody's going to see the clip of that throw in the paper, see the pictures. That was incredible.
The Indian war cry is going out right now. Northern Highlands got 3 wide. It's going to be a play action pass, and it's dropped by number 11, Will. That's all momentum right there. Early on in the game, number 11, Zach Saturn, catches that, and that's a 15-yard completion. Now instead, he drops the ball, and it's going to be a 2nd and 10.
He feels the pressure, Matt. Wow.
Some people, a.k.a. Big Tom, step up in these moments, and some just cannot.
Tommy Moran, such an influential player for the Indians. Just their depth of field is incredible, Matt. And it is 2nd and 10 for Northern Highlands.
They're going to go with the empty set right now. Looking to pass. Number 13, the pressure's not getting there. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to throw it deep.
Throw.
Elijah Lugo is beat. And the ball is incomplete. Number 23 had beaten Elijah Lugo. The quarterback was not able to find him. He gave it all he had, but Elijah Lugo was able to recover, knock down the pass, and it's going to be a 3rd and long coming up right now.
Yeah, that was great coverage by Lugo. The receiver was a little bit ahead of him, but Lugo just hustled up there. Great job.
And what a throw right there by the quarterback, too.
Yeah.
It was a good throw. He gave it everything, rolling out to his right. Just wasn't able to give it enough. 5.5 minutes left right now. It's a 3rd and 10. And every third down
is so big right now.
You're 100% right, Will. Highlands has had success with the pass, but it hasn't worked as of yet. Testa coming off the sideline. Quarterback takes it up the middle. Met by Jake DeLucia. And then he's going to be hit in the back by Greg Tortora. It is going to be a 4th and 4. And it looks like no sign yet from the sideline. Are they going? No, it looks like the punt team will come on for
I think it's a smart decision for Northern Highlands. There still is 5 minutes left in the game. They most likely will get another drive here. But the Indians' offense being so strong, they're going to look for even more points on this next drive.
Yeah, Matt, this is incredible.
You want to know another reason why Valley's driving, Will? Before my voice was fine, nothing wrong. Now it's starting to get gone.
They hear your voice, Matt. They know what's going on.
Good snap. Highlands takes the punt. It's going to be a good kick, backing Hemming up. He's going to let it roll. Going on a bit of a sideways bounce, and Highlands is going to down it. Valley will take over at their own 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
Wow,
There's
Matt,
4.5 minutes left, Will.
Matt, if Wayne Valley can increase their score on this drive, that is huge. A field goal would put them at a 7-point lead, which would mean Northern Highlands needs a touchdown with an extra point to even tie the game, but a touchdown here is huge. Wayne Valley looking to march down this field again as they did the last drive. It was an incredible job. Great play calling too by Coach Roger Kotlars. This is what they needed the whole game, Matt.
It's going to be a 3-wide set. Tom Moran takes it. It's going to be a quarterback draw. Going out to the left. Good block by John Testa. He will gain about 5 yards right there. There will be a 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Indians. Interesting to note, well, Northern Highlands has all 3 of their timeouts left.
Yeah, that's big for them, especially with the time ticking down in this 4th quarter. Now, Wayne Valley here will be looking to run the clock out as much as they can, running up the middle or throwing up the middle, whatever they could do here.
Yeah, they're just going to look to keep the ball on the ground. You don't want to turn over, especially this close to your own end zone. Now you look to keep the ball on the ground, waste some time, let the play clock go as low as they can. Now they will come out with 3 wideouts. DeLucia in the backfield along with Testa. Highlands has 1 deep safety. They're expecting a run. It is going to be a handoff to Testa.
It's about a yard or 2 on the carry right up the middle.
Yeah, it's going to be a 3rd and medium coming up right here. Interesting to see what play call Coach Roger Cutlars will go with.
Matt,
is he going to keep it on the ground, waste some time, or is he going to go through it for the air?
Yeah,
I would go through the air.
It's a tough spot in the game for play calling, as there still is 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Wayne Valley wants to drain it, but still they need first downs here to keep that clock going, keep the ball in their hands here. So definitely interesting to see what happens with this play call.
Yeah, well, you need that first down, though. You can't keep the ball on the ground. You got to go through it to the air. It's worked so far. Get the ball to number 15, Anthony DePalma. Tommy Wren making it audible. Changing up the formation. Highlands is going to send pressure. It's going to be a little screen to DePalma. Catches the ball. Make sure he stays in bounds. Very close, but it looks like he was just short of a first down.
Yeah, just short of that, Matt, it looks like. Now, I think the smart move for Valley right now, even though they are so close, they want to punt this ball away, as their defense has been great. I think they need to play it safe here. They still have the lead.
4th and inches is the call on the field. They could challenge it, Will, if they want to.
They could.
Coach Roger Cutlars is talking to Tommy, and he's saying, are we going for it or are we punting it? They got to have that conversation. I don't see any people on the punt team out yet. 2:40 left right now.
Yeah, Matt, it is a risky time to punt it. I know I said before they should, but
it looks like they're going to go for it. Will,
this is big.
This is the biggest 4th down of the entire game right here.
Here we go.
We got a timeout. Someone called a timeout. Timeout's going to be called by Wayne Valley.
Good.
They will use the first of 3. They're going to talk this play over, see what play they want to run right now.
There needs to be some debating here on the sideline, see what happens. As Wayne Valley here, if they get this first down, that is huge. They'll be able to tick that clock down even farther, hopefully get some extra yards out of it too. So,
well, I like to live my life by the motto, no risk it, no biscuit. If I'm Wayne Valley's coach, Roger Cutlars, I go for it right here. Get that first down.
I definitely agree with everything you're saying, Matt. This is huge.
They got so many playmakers. They can throw it to DePalma. They can throw it to DeLucia. They can run it with DeLucia. They can throw a run with Lugo. And you got Testa. And then you got the quarterback at the helm, number 6, Tommy Moran.
You know what I think they need right now, Matt, if they are going for this on 4th down? Testa has been so consistent with these runs. He always gets yards, whether it's 9, whether it's half a yard. He always gets something out of it. So I think the best decision right now, if they do go for it, would be a little run to Testa.
Well, they are going to go for it. Expect that bunch formation. That's what I want to see. It's worked so far.
The offensive line's going to be really strong here, Matt.
Here we go, Will. They're in the bunch.
We see Testa in the backfield.
Highlands is stacking the box. They're expecting the run. 4th and inches. Tommy Moran keeps it himself. I might have seen Highlands jump early. It looked to me like Highlands jumped early. That is not going to be a first down, however. Moran did not get it. To me, it looked like they jumped early.
Matt, that is
unsuccessful
huge.
Picking it up.
Looked like the goal there was to just get the rest of the team to push Moran forward, but the entirety of Northern Highlands was there to meet them, and that was rough for Wayne Valley. This will be Northern Highlands' ball. Huge turnover there.
Well, Will, this is the game right now. The Valley defense has been so good all year. They need to stop. A field goal will not do it for Highlands. They have to get in the end zone right now.
Yeah, Wayne Valley's defense really going to pull out all the stops right now. We see their line in their back so strong.
The officials going to midfield is talking about something. We're not sure yet. Looks like he's going to address the crowd.
Official timeout. We're reviewing the play.
It's going to be an official timeout. They're going to review the play. Now, well, there's a couple things they can review. Was it in offsides? or was it the spot of the ball? We're not sure yet. He didn't say what they're reviewing. They're going to take a look at the whole thing.
Matt, all I know is whatever they're reviewing, if they change the call, it's only in favor of Valley here. So this is only great.
Yeah, well, this is huge. If you're Valley right now, you got to get ready on defense, and if you can get it on offense, you can get it, but, you know, they're probably not going to change the call, so you got to get yourself in that defensive mindset, ready to make a stand.
Yeah, it's
Highlands
such a strong
has
defensive mindset, too.
Highlands has had success early. Valley has had the success now. Right now, the momentum's kind of in the middle. I'm not sure what we're going to see.
After further review, the call on the field stands. First down, Northern Highlands.
All right. The call on the field stands. Dub V does not like that. Northern Highlands is going crazy about that. Well, they got 2.5 minutes left.
Either way, Matt, this Valley defense is going to stand strong here. Hold Northern Highlands in their place.
They're going to take over at the Valley 36-yard line. They're looking for a deep pass. He's thrown. He's got 23. Good knockdown by Elijah Lugo right
Matt,
there.
that was a great block. Lugo just stuck his arm up, jumped, blocked the ball. Great job by him.
Yeah, well, and it looked like number 13 might have just underthrown his receiver. If he would have let him a little more, might have been able to get there. But Elijah Lugo's so fast, so easily able to adapt, playing his zone coverage right there, able to back it up, knock that pass down.
It's true. Now second down. Every down here is huge that Valley can stop Northern Highlands. It's big play. Dub V going wild. Cheering on the defense here. Whole crowd is on their feet, standing on both
Three
sides.
wideouts for Highlands. It's going to be a quarterback draw. He's going to be met in the backfield. Be met right at the line of scrimmage, gain maybe 1 or 2 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd and long coming up as the clock keeps ticking. 2:15 and the clock is ticking.
Yeah, Matt, that clock is important right now.
Tommy Moran is trying to get the fans up. Big Tom, they'll definitely get up for you. He's in one-on-one coverage on the near side. Elijah Lugo in one-on-one coverage on the far. Now he's got Mo Gaga and Anthony DePalma. We know Mo Gaga likes to make clutch interceptions. Number 13 surveying. He throws it across the middle. Not incomplete pass. Good job by Jake DeLucia. That is an incomplete pass. The clock will stop, and Northern Highlands is going to have a 4th and 8 as Valley is calling in the money set. That means Frank Tortora and Michael Pinabianco come on. Jordan Botero and Rick Ruggiero come off.
Matt, that is huge. 4th down for Highlands. They are definitely going for it right now. If Wayne Valley gets the ball, we see Northern Highlands has all 3 timeouts left, though, so they're going to need to advance the ball here. But first, number 1 priority, stop Northern Highlands here on 4th down.
Yes, sir.
Get
well,
it done.
Dub V is getting loud. Northern Highlands looks pretty loud on their side, too. It's going to be a 4th and 8. There's a minute 52 left right now. Valley trying to get them to jump. They're not going to. 13 throws the pass. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. The pass is incomplete. And Wayne Valley, with a huge defensive stand, they will take over the football.
Matt, this is huge for the Indians right now.
Well, we need to give a big round of applause to Wayne Valley right there. They only allowed 2 yards. 4 plays Northern Highlands ran. They only allowed 2 yards, and that was a great job right there by them.
Great defense of Wayne Valley. It's so strong in every game we've seen them play. Now, as I said, Northern Highlands here, all 3 timeouts. Wayne Valley's still going to need to advance the ball. Get some yardage here. We see
Wayne Valley just looking for some first downs. If they can get a couple first downs, they can keep the clock ticking. Yep. They got to be careful with the ball though right now.
And you know, Matt, everybody in these stands right now just desperately wanting Wayne Valley to win this game. They need a Metlife win. We all do, Matt.
Definitely will. Valley's got 3 wideouts, DeLucia and Test in the backfield along with Tommy. It's going to be a quarterback run himself. Gets a couple of key blocks. Tommy's going to run.
Looks like he gets about 3-4 yards
at the end there, Will. He was reaching out for it. I don't know about that one, Tommy.
Yeah. Did get 4 yards on the play. Great little rush from Moran.
And I'm assuming Highlands, yes, Highlands used their first timeout.
There is 1 minute and 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. This drive is huge for the Indians.
Well, so many people have stepped up for Valley on this drive. They just need 1 first down. If they can get it, that would be so huge right now For Highlands, they got their big playmakers on defense. They need them. That defensive line has looked good. They need them to stop this. If I'm Valley, I'd come out in that bunch set. The bunch set. It's worked, and I would go back to
every
it.
single play right now, Matt, is so meaningful for both teams. Northern Highlands looking for a shot at another possession, which would be huge, and Valley just wanting to advance the ball a little bit farther.
Valley come out with one wide out. De Palma and Perota at the line as extra blockers. DeLucia and Testa in the backfield. De Palma shifting over to the left. It's going to be a pitch to John Testa. This play has worked, and John Testa is very close. He might have picked up the first down. If he did, that's huge. If he picked it up, it's huge.
That is a first down for the Indians. They are calling it. It looks like on the line. Yes, and that is an Indians first down. Testa making the huge play. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Northern Highlands calls their second timeout. But Valley, just incredible job here.
That's huge, Will. That means if Valley gets one more first down, the game is over.
Yeah, they need it here. Matt, this is huge.
Wayne Valley can taste it. They want it so bad.
This is me right now.
Northern Highlands is looking for a stop right now. There's 1:27 left in the game. They only have one timeout. They're looking for some kind of a turnover maybe too.
Could you please reset the game clock to 1:35, please?
The game clock is being set back 8 seconds to 1:35. And now Wayne Valley will use a timeout. Not sure what that one was about, but you call it a timeout.
Well, Matt, they have them. Maybe they're just debating the play call here.
W going crazy, seeing themselves on the
Presentation
scoreboard.
of the regional championship trophy will take place at midfield following the conclusion of this ballgame. Also coming up at approximately 7 o'clock, the non-public Group 4 championship between Don Bosco Prep and St. Peter's Prep.
Yes. Sorry.
All right, well, the timeout is done. Both teams have one remaining. Highlands looking for a turnover. Valley just got to be safe with that football.
They need this first down. It's huge, Matt.
Just be safe with the football, Will.
Yeah, stay safe. No turnovers.
Highlands can only stop the clock one more time. Going to be a pitch to John Testa. Testa makes a cut.
Testa looks like he got about 4 yards on that carry. Great job for him. Clock is ticking. Northern Highlands will call their last timeout, it looks like.
Yes, Northern Highlands does use their last timeout.
That is their last timeout, Matt. Very important right now. If Wayne Valley can get this first down, that is it.
Yeah. Either way, though, Will, because John Testa got that first down, Valley will be able to let the clock tick a lot. So that's a big first down that they earned.
Absolutely huge.
Dub V going crazy, getting loud. Will, we've been this close before as freshmen. We are now this close again. We've got to do it.
Wow,
Look
Matt,
for Wayne Valley to just keep the football on the ground.
every single person in the stadium right now on their feet. This is.
And Will, when you sign up as a freshman for high school football, this is what you dream of. You dream of playing at Metlife Stadium for the
to a crowd of thousands.
North Group 4 state championship. This is exactly what you dream of. This is what you want. We've seen so many players make so many big plays.
Yeah, it's just such a team game, Matt. Valley showing how strong they are.
Valley in the bunch set. It's going to be a toss to the right to John Testa. Cuts up the field. Very close. If that was a first down, this ball game could be it. If that was the first down, this ball game could be it. That is a first down.
Wow,
all
Matt.
Wayne Valley has to do is knee the football 3 times. All they got to do is knee it out. That's all they have to do.
Matt, minute 15 left on the clock here.
The clock will keep ticking. Highlands can't stop it anymore. Valley just has to snap it knee the ball twice, and that will be it. We will win the North Group 4 state championship.
At MetLife Stadium. Oh, Matt, this is huge right now. Everybody
The fans
going
don't wanna
crazy.
Go crazy yet. We just want to make sure. Valley in the victory formation. Moran waiting as long as he can. Takes the snap and knees it. There's 45 seconds left. He's got to knee it one more time.
Everybody jumping around on their feet, screaming for the Indians.
So I just don't want to get loud yet. I got to see this one last knee.
All right, Matt.
If he knees it one more time, that'll be it.
Matt, you know, this Valley team is just incredible. We all love them here.
Moran on
Here
the
we
center in the victory set. Knees the football. That's it.
That is a game, Matt. Wayne Valley
will win.
Wins at MetLife Stadium.
We finally did, Will. We finally did it. Let's go, baby.
Matt, that is so huge for the Indians. Every senior here knows from freshman year they wanted this win so bad. We see some of the key players going up to Dub
The team is going to see Dub B.
Wow.
We just did that, Will. We won against all the odds. We beat Hills, we beat Phillipsburg, we beat Orthopaedics, and now we beat Northern Highlands. They took us in the regular season. We get them here in the playoffs, and we're going out of MetLife as a state champion.
Matt, that was incredible. Especially, we saw the start of this game. Northern Highlands looked so strong. Valley not that great. They took their early lead, 17-0, but Valley just put up 21 unanswered points. Incredible job for them. This is why they deserve this championship title.
What a job right there by Tommy Moran. So many people to talk about, Will. John Testa, Tommy Moran, Anthony DePalma with a huge game, DeLucia doing so much. Everyone on this team, they're sending around a team set. They did a great job here today. They deserve all the props. And there's just so much we could talk about, Will. The Wayne Valley is your champions!
Absolutely incredible. Love to see it here at MetLife Stadium. Wow, Matt, just wow. This is incredible.
We finally get to experience it, Will. We were this close as freshmen and we lost. Now we finally get to see them win. Dub V's going wild.
Dub V's crazy. Let me tell you something, Matt. The energy when we go to school on Monday is going to be insane. Everybody knows we are the champions. That's what we deserve. Football is such a huge sport, and this is absolutely incredible. This was such a team game. They really deserved it. The way they played, Matt, was absolutely incredible. Everybody played their part exactly as they should. Great job, Indians.
What a job by Wayne Valley getting the dub over Northern Highlands, and especially, Will, they were down 17-0 at one point. They didn't give up. They kept that fight in them, and Wayne Valley is going to walk out of MetLife the champions for the first time. It feels so good, Will.
So good. The trophy is being brought out right now. Wow, man. Incredible.
And we got to give props to Northern Highlands. They did have a great season. They did a great job, and this takes nothing away from what they did. But man, does it feel good to be a champion.
Feels so good, Matt. Wow.
Well, Will, let's try and summarize this game. Give me some keys from it. Give me some keys from the game, Will.
Matt, it was such a team game. Tommy Moran made some incredible completions early on to DePalma to just shift the momentum in the favor of the Indians, which was great. And then we see other players like John Testa and Lugo making some great plays. Great job, such an all-around team game. As I've said, Valley, just the depth in their team is so huge, and this is why they get this title. They fully deserve it. Great job, Indians.
So many players, so many big plays. Tommy ran with some great throws. Elijah Lugo with a beautiful catch. DePalma time and time again making clutch catches. What a good job right now for the Wayne Valley. And let's also give props to their defense. The defense stepped up big, and they did a great job. Oh man, well, it feels so good. So many players, so many different things.
So great, Matt. But anyways, from MetLife Stadium, this is Will Michels.
And I'm Matt Krefting.
And we are signing off. Last football game of the year. Great job, Indians.
We're the champions, baby! Yeah! The #1 team in the North. Yeah! King of the North!
Do it again. Get back.
Can you beat that Valley team?
Hell no!
Can you beat that Valley team?
Hell no!
To the fire.
1, 2, 3.
Right out! Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go!